obviously, for example, like I think overall, they may have been more bad than good out of this because when you reach a certain age, for example, at the cutoff, limit, whatever it is, 24, 25 or 25, 26, whatever for gymnastic, right? Sometimes that extra year could ruin it for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm sure it happened for some people, right? Vice versa, where you just turn of age between 15 and 16, now you get to try it. You know what I mean? And you can probably steal somebody's spot.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, right? The extra year, probably a lot of people took the extra year to train, and most likely that probably could affect the injury as well. Because
Mm-hmm.
and certain sports didn't stop. Think about it, basketball, right? Basketball didn't stop. We still had the summer, we had the bubble, and then we started, as I think a few months later, we started the NBA again. And so those players were playing consistently. So a lot of them, and then they saw the repercussion of that because the playoffs there are a lot of injuries,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and then
I,
therefore they may have not even bothered. Obviously some of them are already not obviously not the roster of the Olympics, but some of them may wanted it to try. Who knows? To try, to try to
yeah,
get.
and like someone like Steph Curry, who last year, I feel like he would have joined if they did have it last year, and this year he decided not to
Yeah,
recover from injuries, to make sure that he's with his
take it to
family
downtime.
and
Yeah,
taking time off.
yeah.
Um and this year he's like that's his decision because you get an extra year, like, and you get a year older,
Yeah.
so
Well,
you need
it's
it.
33, right?
Yeah,
34.
he's 33 now, I think.
Yeah. So yeah. So with him, I mean, especially the way he plays, he needs to be staying healthy somehow. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm sure that this extra year made a lot of athletes think twice before they wanted to say yes to the roster to even participate in the trials. So
Yeah, for sure. And I think the extra training, like that training is brutal, like to be in the Olympics. Like
oh yeah,
especially for the people that aren't professionals.
yeah,
They're not really, they're getting paid through sponsorships and stuff, but like
yeah.
that's it's a brutal schedule, just being like on like any track and field, anything that's not like basketball that
Yeah.
we know. They're getting paid millions of dollars already, right?
Well,
Um
think about this though. Certain countries might not even have the resources to do the extra trials, so the people pay that out of pocket to do that.
yeah.
Even like during the shutdown, I mean, a lot of these athletes in other countries, they had to figure out a way out. Maneuver, like they can't go to the gym because technically they were shutting down, so therefore they had to go, do some workaround behind that, and then they had to buy extra stuff for themselves, build their own personal gym, build their own trainer, like all the things probably out of their own pocket, to be honest.
I mean, they already probably had their trainers already, but like, yeah, like they probably built their own gyms in their houses and like had to make do. But I feel like everyone, even the normal people, all did that. Like normal regular people made their own gyms and created,
Yeah, but
had their own workouts.
let's say that upcoming, third world countries sometimes, just not have the resources to do that. Though, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
because because there's just maybe a beginning athlete, right? They're just trying to get some recognized, and they had the opportunity to do the trial. So who knows? I'm sure there are stories out there like that. So now let me ask you this: so the effect of the Olympics coming up now because it skipped a year. So the next Olympic is 2024, right?
Yeah.
But that 3 years, a very short time, it's a turnaround. And do you think that is a good thing or a bad thing for the athletes?
I don't think it's changes. I don't think it changes how anything happens. Um, I
You don't think
really
so?
don't, because like, yeah, it might be less time for them to train for the next Olympics, but
Yeah,
like whoever's going to peak in 2024 is going to peak in 2024. The
yeah, I
difference
guess.
with this one is like people who were peaking in 2020 might not be peaking in 2021.
Yeah.
So that it like changes up who might be the winner this year.
Well, think about this. But there's also the World Championship next year too. Keep that in mind. So that's every 2 years, right? So so the World Championships, it's a fast turnaround for them right away too, as well. So keep that in mind, like for certain sports.
But does their training change between the Olympics and the World
Well,
Championships?
you have 1 year to train for it now.
Yeah, but like they've been training their whole that like they've been training for
No,
years
I
now,
get
right?
it, but
So
they could
like with
get
the
injured during the Olympics, right? And it happens sometimes,
mm-hmm.
and so therefore now they're not being able to be eligible for the World Championship for next year.
But they probably like you can't say that they weren't going to get injured in 2021.
Well, at least you had a
Like
year to recover. You see what I'm saying? Like you
no,
had the
no,
extra.
I like they might have done the 2020 Olympics, and
Yeah.
then 2021 they would have got injured anyways.
Yeah, but the World Championships doesn't happen in 2022 though. You see what I'm saying? They would actually use to recover.
But I'm saying like they
Yeah.
might have gotten injured anyways and still
Oh
only
yeah, no,
had
I
the one
agree,
year.
but
So it's I don't know. You can't really I don't know. I can't really say that it's a
I guess
bad thing.
there's too much assumption, I guess, right? So around
Yeah,
that.
and I can't really think that like for me, I'm just thinking like um people who are like at the times that they're going to be peaking, like
Yeah,
that's going to be the effect, right? Like this one, I feel like there's people that probably like that extra year gives them a chance to develop and a chance to like
that's true.
learn and like do better, while other people are on the down like on the downside of that and like are not peaking anymore. They're probably not going to get it. That's sucks that that opportunity passes them.
Yeah,
But when it goes to like the next year, the year after, those people who are peaking are going to be peaking anyways.
that's true.
And
Yeah,
I don't actually I don't even know. Maybe on the Olympics they're just going 100 times harder than on a regular year. So maybe they do
yeah,
get injured more at the Olympics, and
yeah.
it sucks. But it sucks if they got
I mean, yeah,
injured and they don't get an
yeah,
extra
I seen
year
people
to
pull
recover.
hamstrings and they're sprints, man. It happens, man. Yeah, you know,
Yeah, but like
cyclists get crash with each other. You
yeah,
know, it does happen. So